Alright guys, that concludes our second installation of Interview with the DFC staff member. If you missed it, that was Zackerias, aka Eternal Magus, aka Adam Coleman, who also worked for Mythic / Mythic EA. Thanks again. Thanks again for stopping by. And so now we'll just kind of kick back and relax like usual on Sunday nights and get some actual work done. Put some music on, and we'll get our buddy Devilich in here. I believe Daleth is missing in action as usual, but we'll keep things rolling here for you.
But there's nobody else I want by my side to stand here with me to take this fight through the rise and fall.
Hello.
Hey, how's it going, man?
Pretty good. That was a good talk.
You're coming in real quiet on my end. I'm not sure about everybody else, but...
Yeah, let me see why that is. But sometimes the mic just decides to readjust itself for some reason. Go to the settings and look.
Your mic is now level 1.
Nah, I just did prestige mode.
We dream so colorful. Oh, we love
Is this any better?
so strong.
Slightly better.
Oh, come on, Windows. Don't treat me like this.
So brings you to your knees, but we can face it all. With our fearless hearts, we could be ours, and we could live for 1,000 years. We could be legends. If we all go down, if our time is now, we could let everyone know we were here. We could be legends.
No, Scott, we were talking about Daleth.
Oh. No, I think he's also on the East Coast, so it's getting late for the early risers. And yeah, the wife comment was directed towards Daleth, not Eternal. I will set things clear.
Thank you, sir.
Indeed. So how are you doing this fine Sunday, sir?
Other than this microphone, pretty good.
I'm sorry, what was that? No, I'm just kidding.
I've just been working in the Cliff Caves. I know many people didn't really go there, but I used to like that area okay.
I know I probably didn't, but, you know.
It was a low-level zone. They had a lot of, like, night crawlers and kobolds were in there. It was a fun little area. You probably heard me talk about that Groston's hammer.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that one of the boss character there used to get it, or drop it rather. Well, Scott, me and Dale are from the great state of Mississippi.
Harry!
I'll have you know, we just invented shoes.
And indoor toilets.
Nah, we're not that advanced yet.
Oh, alright. Well, gee willikers.
We'll get it. We'll get it.
I have them newfangled old flusheroonies.
The great state of Ohio.
What is the state motto of Mississippi? Do you know?
Yes, it's don't kill Whitey. No, I honestly don't know, man. I really don't.
If you can't burn it, shoot it.
Hey, that sounds more like Texas.
Oh, right.
Everyone
Yeah.
wants all the guns now. Come on, keep up with it. Come on.
Nice. I like, I think it's Kansas. I like their motto. It's,
What is theirs?
it's a Latin phrase that means to the stars with difficulty.
Wow. You wouldn't think that Kansas had such a philosophical beat to them. That's pretty good.
Yeah, you'd think, you know, corn.
Corn's over there. It's real tasty.
Yeah. Our motto is pretty much corn. Viagra. Oh, hey Adam, since you're still here, you should hit the follow button and spin the roulette wheel. See what race you are going to be known for from now on. It's a fun game, folks. If you haven't clicked it.
Spin the wheel. Win a prize.
We now owe Adam a prize.
Just buy him a beer later.
Alright, let's see what it is. It's coming up here real quick. Ah, there you go. I guess you're playing Chaos now, buddy. Thanks for the follow. You're now a male orc. One of the most pumped races in the old game.
Not in the old game.
Yeah.
They were so abused by everybody.
Yeah, I think Nix was having a fun time describing how overly awesome orcs were.
Oh yeah, he really was impressed by them, and if he was impressed, they must be pretty impressive in DFC.
Yeah, I think their racials, having like a flat elemental resist, and then just being pretty tough to hit in general with their parry skill. Just a slew of abilities and spells that made them offensive in a different manner. A pain in the ass, basically.
Was there ever a reason given why orcs like defected evil and went to chaos?
Well, I mean, I could answer that just based on the storyline that was written. So basically, to break it down into chunks, it started out with Tamia, and it wasn't known as the Evil Realm, and the Cade forces came in. That was the first big movement, and they started to oppress the entirety of Tamia, which included all of the old races. So you literally had the races of chaos and the races of good were the original inhabitants, right? So you had Tamians and dwarves, and there were also orcs and trolls, and to a lesser extent, lizardmen, not really, and not, didn't get that deep into it yet. Yeah. But anyway, so the Kadite forces came and they impressed everyone, and then the gods of those realms started fighting. So you had Naired, who was the god of Tamia at the time, and you had Ahrimal and you had Helk as the Kadite gods, and so they started fighting, and you had the two fights going on simultaneously. And then the next stage is Arnak, says, hey, this is going on, they're all distracted, I want Tamia for myself, so let's fucking take it. So he comes out of nowhere with his huge force and his 7 servants, and basically cleans up Tamia and claims it as his own because he's so powerful. And furthermore, he was able to do it because the gods of Kadite and the gods of Naired and even Rakur, I believe, was involved. They were all weak from fighting. So what they did was they used their final energy to banish Arnak to the void, if you will. And so let's see if I can stay on track here. So Arnak has been banished, but the gods Rakur and Helk and Ahrimal and Naired are basically, they're zeroed. They're tapped out. They got no fatigue left. They're really weak. So they basically they dissipate and they kind of go back to kind of a celestial place, and they're no longer around. And then ultimately, the reason why orcs went to chaos is because the Tamians, during the Kadite kind of oppression, and then right before the evil invasion, the Tamian races, the good races, if you will, started to oppress the chaotic races. And once the evil forces showed up, then Chaos said, you know what, fuck this, we're going to leave. And so they went west and went beyond the Grey Mountains and the Grey Knife Peaks and Decader and Desperar and all that, and went far west to basically build their own society. And Derrickor was where they ended up.
Aw. I was hoping they would have had a more concrete reason why, because, the orcs were part of Arnak's forces in DF1. I was hoping for some kind of inner guardian battles or something, like Farrell pissed off him or Xyanokus got him mad and he's just like, I don't have to take this, I'm going home.
Yeah, pretty much. And the great thing is that, I don't know if you guys have read it or not, but I did post the kind of continuation, which is the inspiration behind Darkness Rises, and that's right below the stream you guys are watching, right in the center kind of column. You can read. It's 100% original story, but it borrows from obviously the characters and kind of the storyline of Darkness Falls, the Crusade. So that's kind of one big reason as to why we're here today. And to summarize, it's basically the telling of Arnak's return